Welcome back to the New to Pro series, day 4. Well, we got some good news. We finally got our 2x and 4x luck back on. So that's really, really good. Let's start off this video with some good RNG. Okay, we will need those for Evos. I can't really complain. All right, gold shop, guys. Always keep an eye out because sometimes there's mythic shards. Also, make sure you guys abuse this event. This event is really good. 2 free pearls, W. And somebody in my comment section, big thank you to you. Shout out to Suleiman Khan. Thank you. Go to index and click on milestone. If you guys have any tips to help me on the New to Pro series, let me know. So let's go over back to the index. And apparently that's going to give us a lot of extra free rewards. So here we go, index. And I don't know why I didn't click it, but you click milestones and you guys can claim all of this free stuff. So the nice thing about that, guys, is going to give you jewels, which we really, really desperately need. And of course, a little bit of emeralds as well. So now up to 880 jewels, which is very good. So let's check the banner and let's see if it's going to be popping off for us here. So in the banner, Crash. All right, Apprentice Kai. I do actually kind of want Apprentice Kai and Speedwagon. Maybe we'll take it. All right, in the Ultimate banner, though, I am going to wait for it to change. It should be changing relatively soon, but I'm going to try to get Apprentice Kai because I do know Apprentice Kai is actually a pretty decent unit. So let's see if we can get some good RNG, guys. Okay, we got a bunch of legendaries. All right, those do have Evos. Okay, so we did get Speedwagon. That's good. Okay, well, unfortunately, it looks like we're not really striking it on a lucky tip. But yeah, usually that would be a good unit to get, but it looks like we're unlucky. So let's head over here to techniques. We have 200 technique shards saved on up. Now units I really want to re-roll on are Denji for sure. He's currently my best unit. So I'm going to try to get something like actually decent on him with our 4x luck. So let's see what we can get here, guys. Okay, well, I'm seeing a lot of good trades, so it's definitely on. All right, we burned through 50 and absolutely nothing so far. Oh, here we go. Okay, starting off with Entrepreneur, and I'll be honest, Entrepreneur isn't terrible, but obviously I would like to get that on my Yojin or somebody, but again, I'm trying to focus more on TPS right now. I do know Denji isn't going to stay my best unit, but it's, you know, it would be nice to have like All Seeing or Overlord on him. Guys. Okay, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay, so All Seeing, I'm gonna be honest, this isn't the best, but like we already burned through 170, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll on my Genos next because I do know Genos has a nice Evo for us later on. So I'm gonna roll on him and we're gonna see if we can get him something good. Okay, All Seeing on Genos. Honestly, Genos is a 2 placement, but like I said, at this point we're kind of desperate for anything good. And as far as other units, I don't really know if I really care about getting them something else. But let's go head over here to the enchanting altar, and I want to get our boy Hero Hunter something good, because we're gonna need a lot of. We're gonna need to really, you know, take advantage of him in the next mode. Okay, 20% range is crazy on him because you guys just saw right there, his range is absolutely wild. So that was a huge, huge W. Also, they posted the first sneak for the next update. So Anos Voldigod or whatever. So I'm very excited for that one, and hopefully they post some more sneaks today so I can make a video on that. All right, now we'll be honest, our team isn't dramatically better, but I think we might have a chance on, I think it's Shibuya. No, we're on Firefighter's base. No, we just beat that one. Okay, so we're on Demon Skull Village, and I think this one might have drops. Okay, actually it has no drops at all. Okay, none of these have any good drops. So at least we'll get some of this, and I'm not sure if this is possible for us, but we'll see. All right, thankfully we have some, okay, he's pretty good. Okay, so it's gonna start with 8 million. That's about right. I think the last one was 8 million too. So unfortunately, I think a better start for this one would actually have been Yojin. Let's see how long this first wave is so we can plan better for the next round. Okay, the first wave is actually kind of short. So we're gonna restart this, and we're gonna start with Yojin first. That way we get a lot of extra cash. All right, the first wave should have skipped by now. So I'm gonna place here so he hits this whole long range, which is gonna be rather useful. And hopefully when we have a really short wave so we can get some cash quick. And we're just going to spam our boy because that's going to be our best strategy for the maximum amount of DPS. And you can see he's already basically half destroyed. So that's really nice. And if we can actually start getting kills, then we should be in a really, really good position. But you guys can kind of see they still have like 2 million left. That's the one nice thing about using our farm unit first. We can really start doing some serious damage. So we're going to get another one stacked there. And that should be putting us in a better spot. So we're going to start getting some more money. And I will say, I know this isn't getting the elemental advantage, but you guys can kind of see he's doing a good chunk of damage. So he's not terrible to have. And I think we might have one more placement. Yeah, there we go. So now it's time for us to just start really upgrading these guys. and they should be doing some serious work here. 109k, and honestly they should start hitting when they get over to that corner as well, which is going to be rather useful for us. So there we go. All right, honestly this strategy is actually working out really well for us. I just hope like we have a really easy story coming up. We have a max one, so now we're just gonna max all these Garos, and honestly that should absolutely just cook. And if you guys don't get, if you get a max Yojin, he gets like insane amounts of money. So you're just gonna like see your DPS just skyrocket. All right, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Easy dubs, guys. We just made it to the next story, man. I can't believe we're already this OP as a noob. Ooh, also we have 2 more chances. I don't know how we got so many, but we have 2 more chances at our boy Apprentice Kai. Dang, okay, it looks like we got cooked on that. And I will say we do have some ultimate spins. And I will say the new banner's in a minute, so I'm very excited for that. But we can't really worry about that right now. What we need to worry about is beating this next story. So let's claim that. Oh, nothing to claim. All right, let's head over to the story. And I don't know what type it is, so we can kind of figure out what our strategy is. So we just beat Demon Skull Village, so now we're on Shibuya. Oh, wow, that's actually perfect, guys. So Shibuya is actually a nature element. Wow, that couldn't have gotten any easier for us. So now we can just use our Denji and our Genos. Dude, we are cooking. Okay, now I will say my Genos does have some skill tree now. So we're going to have to take advantage of that. Okay, never mind. Well, okay, well, in a little bit, we'll take advantage of that. So honestly, we are cooking, guys. Let's go take on Shibuya. Let's go. Am I tripping? These guys have 4 million. The last guys had 8 million. Why is this easier? What is going on? This is dramatically easier. I did hit, yeah, this is Act 6 Purgatory. What the heck is going on? Like, this is a joke. Like, look at these guys get absolutely annihilated. Like, absolutely cooked. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I can't complain. Easy dub is an easy dub. So let's get this guy down, and I guess let's rip it. I don't know what's going on, but this HP on this guy, this boss is so low. Like, this is a joke. I was not expecting it to be this, like, crazy low. 126 million? Like, he's about to basically be like one tap. Not really sure what's going on there, guys, but I'll take it. All right, here we go. All right, we'll take it, man. That was the easiest dub I ever got. All right, can we claim? Nope. Not even enough kills, man. What the heck? All right, let's check the banner again. It did just change. Okay, and Naruto isn't terrible. Baldi is not bad actually, but I don't really want any of the mythics. Okay, so we got Nogo and we got Ichiban. I will take one of them. Okay, apparently not. Well, we'll try to get another one. Not really sure if it's worth it or not, but Tada. Okay. Oh wait, look at his damage. Yeah, I don't know if that's really worth it, guys. That's tough. All right, you know what? There's no point us not summoning, so we'll just summon. Yeah, it didn't really matter anyway. Tough. Real tough. All right, let's see what quests we have to complete. Okay, we did get some jewels from those. I forgot about that. Okay. We're putting in some work. Claim, claim, and claim. Okay, not really anything from that. Fuck. All right, we did get that, and we did get that, so that's good. So we actually have the 200 jewels now. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie, both these are newer units, so that means their DPS is gonna be pretty high. So I definitely think it's. Oh my gosh, we got another one, dude. Are you kidding me right now? That is rather unfortunate. At least we can claim it in the index, I guess. All right, we're gonna claim those. There we go, 25 jewels. Now, if we take a look at our level, we're almost to the next level, which is gonna really drastically help us out. So let's see what the next story mode is. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to beat it though. All right, so the next story mode is Abandoned Cathedral, which is a water. Don't know if we have any guys that are good against water, not gonna lie. So this might get a little bit awkward, but we could try it. It looks like we're just gonna have to use Garo again. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is dubious, but we'll give it a shot. All right, got kind of close, but I think we're gonna have to run this one out on normal mode, unfortunately. But it wasn't too bad. I think we'll be able to cross it, but we're not gonna be able to skip it because we need a good nature unit. And unfortunately, I don't really think we have a good nature unit. I do have him, but I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, it might work. I don't know, man. It's a little dubious. Little brother scarf. I mean, if we evo him, maybe, right? Okay, what do I need for the little brother scarf? Actually, now that I think about it, that might actually be possible for us to get. So let's see here. Little brother scarf. I'm gonna need. Oh, never mind. I can't get that cursed essence. We're not built like that right now, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a little bit tough there. All right, no leprechaun yet. So I think we're just gonna have to run it, guys. All right, we're here on nightmare mode, and I'm gonna be honest, it's very, very easy, guys. So we're just gonna run this until we can't. Well, it looks like our boy Garo's still carrying us, guys. I'm kind of shocked, but the problem is everybody else on our team is fire. And Igris, he just ain't all that. I mean, she might be able to handle it, but like, there's no point when this guy's absolutely just slapping. And I will say, I do want to get some more kills on her because that's going to help us out a lot on maybe some later maps. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to a dark map. All right, easy dub, guys. Let's do the next one. Let's keep racking up those XP because we're about to get our next level rewards, which should hopefully help us get an actually good unit. Or maybe we'll get something better on our boy. I don't know, man. We need to figure out what unit we want to go for next. All right, easy dubs. Let's go head back to the lobby. We might actually have enough now to get that level rewards. And maybe slide and get another good good celestial here. Or something good. So let's head over here to... Yeah, we're level 40. Perfect. Level rewards. I think the level rewards are going to start to get pretty good. 750 jewels and 5 mythics. Yeah, I will most definitely take that, guys. Not going to lie. All right, that puts us up to 790. So that's going to give us another, you know, shot at everything. Also, we got our battle pass knocked off. We got 6 dark essence. Okay, that's ridiculously low, but that's life. All right, I don't really like this banner that much, but we could summon twice. Let's do it. Okay, we got white tiger. Honestly, he looks pretty good for a nature unit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if he has an evo, but he looks better than I anticipated. All right, here we go, guys. Wind pillar. Okay, now I do have enough for a pity. The question is, do I want no-go? To be honest, I don't know what no-go is. No-go is a good light unit. 75k damage? Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, we got Ichiban. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I should have saved my jewels. I am cooked. Oh, I should have got Denji. I'm not Denji, Sanji. Well, Ichiban, I sure hope you're good, man. Yeah, I might regret that. He does have an evo, but I don't even know if it's possible to get. Yeah, the ink altar. Let's see if it's craftable still. Ink altar. Okay, you need 90 Ryatsu. Okay, I don't know how to get Ryatsu anymore, unfortunately. Okay, that might have been a mistake, guys. That might be my first big mistake on the Noob to Pro series. 153k isn't too bad. Compared to White Tiger, it's actually really good. So, I don't know. Maybe, I think I'm going to slide him in my team instead of Igris. But I'm not really sure I like this. I'm going to re-roll on him, though, because there's a chance he becomes one of my best units. Plus, I do like the Dark Element. The Dark Element's actually really good. So, let's see what we can get on our boy. Hopefully something half decent. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with our trait luck, guys. 4x luck is on, I swear. But, we have gotten... Okay, here we go. All seeing on everybody, man. Jeez. Well, that might be nice for when we're farming kills on him. But, not really what I actually wanted, not gonna lie. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but, we got that. That's good. And no Leprechaun yet. Okay, let's head back to the grind, guys, and, let's level this man up, and hopefully he's going to start doing some serious work. All right, another fairly easy dub, but again, we're struggling a little bit, just a little bit on the harder bosses and whatnot. So let's go run the next one as well. So I'm really glad that we can do these on Nightmare. That's really good. All right, now our new unit. Unfortunately, we did not get the one we really wanted. Yeah, that damage, guys, 13k. Dude, I did not realize he was that bad. I should have waited for a banner where I wanted both of the guys, but I had to take that 50-50 chance because that would have completely changed the trajectory of the series, but we got a little bit cooked on that one. All right, so this is max level at like level 46. His max damage. I mean, it's not terrible, but like it's definitely not like Denji level, especially on that first upgrade, man. Like, I don't know why he's so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm still mad I got him. Hey, we got the freaky title. Nice. Okay. I don't know why we were freaky now. Okay, let's... Oh, why'd I hit the retry button? Let's get out of here. All right, so we should have a bunch of stuff from this. So let's trade. Okay, we can't get this one quite yet, but we're almost there for 20 more rerolls, which is going to greatly help us. So let's go spin 5 times on him. And hopefully we get like a pearl or something. Okay, 7 rerolls is good. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, that's not too bad. We will need a bunch of essences when we go for like Gojo or somebody. All right, here we go. We got 300 jewels, which is really nice. That's actually really nice. So let's head over to the summon and let's keep summoning. So we can start getting some progress towards somebody actually worth their salt. Okay, Boku, Water King. Okay. Unfortunately, neither of these guys, you guys can see their starting damage are worth anything. A bit unfortunate, but at least we're making some progress. All right, I do want to get a One Punch Man at some point, so I'm gonna keep summoning on this banner. Okay, well, apparently not anytime soon. All right, now I will say I don't really want another mythic from this, so I'm just gonna, you know, hold my pity for a little bit. All right, here we go. Not bad. All right, let's go knock the next one off. We are just doing normal just to, you know, speed run this one because I don't really like this story mode. It doesn't really complement our units very well. So let's go knock this next one off. All right, here's the final boss. I forget his name, but I believe I have it on my other account. Let's go. I think we got this pretty easily. Let's, we already sold our farm though. All right, I don't know why we're not doing much damage. Like 42.5 million. Again, we are doing this on normal, so again, it should be a lot easier, but we're kind of not really doing that hot. Yeah, this just isn't a good element. I'm really hoping the next map has a good element for us because this is a win, but it's not a very pretty win. We'll put it that way. So let's, oh man, what is going on? Bro, we are getting toasted. Yikes. I don't know why, but this, I guess we just must have farmed improperly or something. All right, there we go. We did knock it off though. I'll take it. All right, some other good things we got is some skill tree progress. So let's check out our Ichiban. He's not max level yet, surprisingly, but we did get minus 10% SPA on him, which is very good. His worthiness is getting high. When it gets max, we will reroll on him. Saber, I believe she has some skill tree as well. So 12.5% range. Not bad at all. And Genos got, okay, minus 10% SPA. Very, very good. He's, they're really starting to pop off. Now, hopefully, this next one is going to be beneficial for us. Morio is a nature element, guys. That is literally perfect. I cannot, wow, we're making some good progress. I cannot complain at all. And we also do get a 2% chance, guys, of getting Johnny. And we're going to get a lot of jewels and a frick ton of XP. And bro, honestly, this might be our new grind map. Dude, what? This is a crazy grind map. Let's see if we can do it. Wait, what? Only 4 million? Every map starts with the same HP. What the heck? So as long as it's a good element, we're good. And by good element, it's pretty much fire. It's pretty much nature. Nature or fire, yeah. Those are our good elements here. But we are making some good progress. Maybe I messed up my strategy a little bit. But all right, we should still be cooking with Denji. He should be, I think he two shots all these enemies. Plus we have Genos, which we need. I think Genos might even be stronger than my Denji right now. So that's very, very good. But yeah, look at that, guys. Absolutely torching these enemies. Love it. And we have our boy Genos, who's not only doing a lot of damage, but you can see he's hitting very, very fast. So I guess he's going to keep us alive. Oh man, this is getting a little scuffed. All right, thankfully we can take like 14 million. So we're doing okay so far, but definitely not as well as I would like to. So I'm going to place down another Genos. All right, we are actually kind of starting to struggle. Okay, I think I might need to rethink my strategy a bit, but so far we're alive. Oh, we're dead. All right, let me rethink my strategy because we should not be getting cooked on this map. Also, we got to sell these. There we go. And we got to claim. Oh, wow. We still have a whole minute left. All right, let's knock off this map and then we'll claim that. Somehow we're really struggling. I'm not sure why. Anyways, we got a lot of stuff to spend in the summon, so I'm not really sure I want to reroll on. Honestly, I kind of want to roll on Denji. I don't know. I feel like if we had a good Denji, it's going to really help us out. So I'm just going to go for a bust on Denji. I know this might cook us, but it doesn't really matter because this is our last fire map and I can always just do it on normal. So hopefully we get something good on our Denji. Oh my gosh, we're back to hyperspeed on Denji. We made a lot of progress this episode, boys. Yeah. Well, thankfully tomorrow we'll get these technique shards. That's good. I'll take that. But oh my gosh. We didn't make any progress here. Nope. All right, I don't know why, but we're just struggling so much on this map. I thought it would be easy, but I've been getting cooked after cooked. All right, let me lock in one more time. If not, we're just gonna have to run it. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. We just can't get enough air units in time. That's kind of what's cooking us. Ugh, I just can't afford Denji, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need like another money unit or something, but I just can't afford Denji when I need him. Low-key, we might have to bring double money units, man. That actually might help. I did get speed cart. I'm tempted to bring him. But it doesn't have a good trade on him, and I kind of just burned through all my trades. Well, this kind of sucks, but I'm going to... Man, why are we're freaking... Oh, I can't believe it, man. Does Genos get hybrid later on? Let me check. All right, he gets hybrid on his last upgrade. That doesn't really help us. All right, I'm just going to try doing it on... this really sucks, but I'm just trying doing it on Nightmare. Maybe that'll help us. But honestly, this is going to give us a frick ton of XP and stuff, so it might be worth it. But again, it's the air units that are clapping us because I just have no good air hybrids besides Hero Hunter, and he's just not doing it. But it might work. We'll see. Yeah, this is so easy. We can get a lot of cash faster, which is going to allow us to upgrade our Yojin faster. So by the time these heirs get there, we should be good to go. The problem was that Purgatory just had way too much health. It just wasn't letting us do that. So honestly, I might try the strategy on Purgatory and see if it works, but I'll see. All right, yeah, that was really easy. Honestly, we might just do that to farm XP. And 1,000 emeralds is great. Dude, I'm kind of liking that. So I don't know, maybe we just have to grind it out. All right, let's go check the summon. I do want to get ourselves oh, we got a new summon. Oh man. Oh, this is bad. Oh, frick, dude. Yeah, this gray would have been so good. Honestly, the other girl's not too bad either. All right, let's see if we have any oh wait, we got something completed. Yo, slay 15 bosses. Yo, we did it. Wow, we completed a quest, guys. Kind of in shock right now. All right, anyways, well, we have, unfortunately, this is absolute crap, and that is absolute crap. I guess Luffy does have the Evo. Not really sure we really care that much about that. I don't think Chuan's any good. Okay, well, you know what? We have a chance. Oh man, that's actually a good unit. You should have kept that one. Yikes. All right, anyways, let's go try one more time on the Purgatory. If not, we're just gonna rip it. We're still just dying at that one spot. Well, I guess we'll just have to go through all the stories individually and get a frick ton of emeralds and levels. So it is what it is. I tried. Hey, here we go, guys. Not bad. All right, let's continue. All right, we got another dub. All right, let's continue. All right, there we go. We got another dub. All right, let's continue. All right, here we go. Let's do the next one. Let's clear Act 6 and get to the next map. All right, this was a lot easier, guys, doing it on Nightmare. All right, let's head back to the lobby, guys. Let's go see what this next map holds for us. All right, we got our next battle pass claimed. Okay, legendary spirit shards. Nice. All right, I believe we also have our next rewards to claim. Oh, wait, that's still in 9 minutes. Okay, we're almost there. Let's get those. All right, let's get those. Wow, okay, we got a lot of good stuff. We got 235, guys. All right, no Leprechaun yet. Let's go see what our next map is looking like. Let's head over here to the play area. Hopefully it's something good here. So our next map is going to be Soul Society. So we need dark units, which we really do not have. Now, the good thing is we can maybe cook with our hero Hunter. So we might actually have a chance here, but again, Ichiban just isn't good enough. Now, I will say we also do have Igris. So I might try to bring Igris. Maybe instead of, I don't know who to drop though. Maybe I'll drop Ichiban for Igris. I know Igris isn't too crazy, but Igris does have the type advantage, which actually does make him crazy good. So this actually might work out. And also, thankfully, we should have some more skill trees. Okay, so now I can get her 40% crit damage. Nice. Her crit is pretty high already. And Genos also should have some skill tree too. So Genos, I can get him 15% crit chance and a lot more range, which is very good for his line AoE. And Ichiban, I can get him almost the next one. All right, so it looks like what's hard enough for us is like the hybrid air units is kind of what we're struggling with. I'm going to try Soul Society. We're going to try the Purgatory stage. I don't know if I really have a whole lot of hope in it, but who knows? It's the same HP as the last story. They all have the same 4 million HP, which is fine for me. I'm going to just drop you and... okay, maybe that's not the right move at the start. Okay, let me see how much damage he's doing. Okay, he's doing a little bit. All right, this isn't terrible. Okay, I forgot I could drop Crimson Commander. Ooh, he's doing the same, though. I don't know. Okay, so honestly, this is doing a lot more damage than I anticipated. So how long is this map? So unfortunately, this map is kind of short. But I feel like, okay, wave 3 happened. So I feel like, I think if we start off with a, and where are the airs? Okay, there's no airs. Okay, I like this map a lot. We just gotta get a little bit smarter. Okay, flying enemy spawns all the way back there. That's not too big of a deal if we're doing him as our unit. So we'll get this down. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to win though. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need a slightly better strategy, but I think we figured it out. All right, we're gonna do a Yojin start. I think that's gonna be our key to success here. We just gotta wait till wave 2, and then we can place down our hero Hunter, and then we can really, you know, start ripping into them. All right, we got kind of close, but not close enough. So I think we're just gonna have to do this one again, which is a bit unfortunate, but let's run it. All right, this one's easy enough. We can just start off with Garo and just cook. I really like Genos now that we got that range upgrade. Dude, once he gets his 15k kills, it's gonna be popping off. All right, we got a nice little dub. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, that's fine. We got another dub. All right, let's head to the next map. Our boy Garo is absolutely still cooking. Again, he can handle like pretty most anything, and then you get another one, and then it all just stacks, and it becomes really good. Also, you have Igris as a backup. Unfortunately, Igris's damage, even with triple S, just isn't worth it, but, you know, he's fun as, I guess, a moral support. I mean, honestly, he's not that bad. I do have max skill tree on him, so, like, I guess he's putting in a little bit of work there. I'm not, you know, maybe I should gas him up instead of tearing him down, guys. Maybe we should be more positive on the channel, but, yeah. Now, I do like to use this as a way to farm, like, a lot of kills. So I like to make sure I put all my kill farm units down, 11k, 12.0k. So you just kind of want to get everything farming nice and good, because I don't really need to worry too much about how hard these enemies are to beat. So I'm not like really too worried about farming or anything. It's more just like using this a good time to get these guys up to max skill tree to make them actually worth it. Now, honestly, if I had freaking Overlord or something, oh my gosh. But we're not quite there yet. All right, another dub. All right, we got a new banner now, so hopefully it's good. All right, let's go claim all of our rewards, since I don't think we've claimed them in a hot minute. Wow, there's not really many rewards. That's rather unfortunate. All right, got all those. All right, let's claim these. Wish they would give me more. It should give you like at least enough jewels for a summon, man. All right, there we go. We got some of those. Okay, at least we got some rerolls. All right, we made a little bit of progress there. All right, St. Patrick's Day events. Okay, the Leprechaun might be here. Okay, so it looks like the Leprechaun is not here, so I think that means we need to join a public server. All right, and that way we'll join a server where the Leprechaun has already spawned. And I'm really hoping the Leprechaun's going to help us out. Now, there is a merchant as well, but I don't really worry about that much. Doesn't really seem to help us that much, so we're not... Let me give it a second to load in. Okay, level 42 is not bad. All right, not quite enough for 10, but let me see if I can sell. No trades I can make. Claim that, all right. So let's do a little bit of a spinning action. Here we go. Good. Oh, we got another quest complete. Good. Okay. All right, a lot of selectors. Oh, that's really good. A 7x. Yo. All right, and we also got another event completed. So let's claim that. Sell that. And that's going to get us another 4 spin. Good. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay. All right, now we can open up all these, and hopefully we can get Lefa, which is going to really help us out. Dang, Cosmic Essence isn't bad, though. Okay, well, at least we got some... 300 jewels. Yo, that's going to really help us out. Dang. And I believe we also got another quest complete as well. So we can do that, and now we get another 4 spins. Okay, bad. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. All right, we're making some good progress. We have a lot of emeralds now, too. Oh, my gosh. All right, so now let's go open up the rest of these. And again, okay, well, I guess we got one. All right, honestly, not bad at all. We have 340, so we're ready to go for a lot of evos. Battle pass. Okay, nothing completed there. All right, hopefully the summon has something good for us, because we're kind of popping off low-key. All right, this is absolute trash for us. Roy Mustang. I think he's an OG unit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. Really bad. Yeah, this banner is not gonna help us. We do have enough for a Celestial Pity, though, which is really good. Oof. Unfortunately, No-Go is good, but Fortune Master I do not think is good. But whatever. We're gonna spin anyway. Okay. Well, we got Luffy. I think we need Luffy to evo him, right? I don't know how hard his first evo is. Let's check on Luffy. I think this is the one with the evo. All right, so legendary Luffy, he needs a Luffy Fist and Hockey Essence. So other than that, we have everything we need to evo him, but I don't know if that's gonna be really possible for us. Anyways, let's get our Denji upgraded, because I believe he is still our best unit, and I just need to get Overlord on him, man. That would be great. Diamond it is. I do not know why we cannot spin an Overlord to save our lives right now, man. That is actually tough. All right, let's go check the merchant now. I don't think it's going to let us buy from him, but... Ooh, 118. Jeez. All right, well, let's see if... Okay, well, I do need kills on my Ichiban. So I'm going to drop Crimson Commander. We're going to go with Ichiban, just to try to get some kills on him. And again, we got to get that Ink Altar. I'm sure I have, like, a bunch of Ink Altars on my alt. It is what it is. All right, anyways, I don't think we can get any help on that. So Genos, 12.5k kills. Let's see if that's enough. We need to get a Genos core, Genos right arm. Okay, yeah, we still need a lot of stuff for him. Let me think of anybody else that's easy to get. I think this guy still needs essences. I'm trying to think if there's any easy evos we can get. Maybe Noble Captain. Does he have a good evo? 12.5k. Honestly, isn't bad. I don't know if he needs anything special though. He needs head bandages. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if that's easy to get. Let's check it in crafting. There's got to be some unit we can get to help us out because we're really struggling. All right, head bandages. Okay, we need Ryatsu. We don't have Ryatsu. Let me see if there's anybody else that has an evo. Choin. He needs an Emperor's Cloak. 8k damage though. I don't really think that's worth it for us. Let me skip ahead. We'll actually, does this guy have an evo? Oh, he does. Shadow Commander. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's actually not that hard to get. I don't know if I can craft the Shadow Essence though. Okay, so we're gonna have to beat that raid to get it, but that's honestly not that hard to do. All right, unfortunately, I don't think we have any easy evos to get right now. I know it's tough out here, so let's go grab ourselves and go beat some more of these because we're making some deep progress in the story mode. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already beat 7. That's very good. All right, let's continue. All right, here we go. Not bad. All right, let's do the next one. So far, we're cooking. All right, there we go, guys. We did Act 5. Let's go. All right, let's finish it off. I'm just going to do this one on normal. You know, let's just get the easy dub. We can move on to the next map. All right, here we go with Act 6 cleared. Let's go. All right, did manage to get another Leprechaun spin. Okay. I love this, man. This is what I love these events where you just open up a bunch of stuff. It's always a good time. Just wish that these Leprechaun capsules give you something a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Wow, we have 15 mythic shards already. Jeez. We need to chill. All right, let's claim all these. 1 battle pass. Okay, 4 perfect stat cubes. Not gonna lie, that's not bad. Okay, so Ichiban now has perfect stat worthiness, so we need to take advantage of that. Same with Genos. Okay, S+ is not good enough. So we're gonna re-roll Genos' stat. All right, we have 100% worthiness, so it should be good. Hoo, yo! All right, yeah, okay, that was worth it. All right, she has triple S, but I will say her worthiness is at 100%, so I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, yo! Triple S damage now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, what about you? Okay, oh, he does have 100% worthiness. You know what? I'm gonna say screw it, and we're just gonna roll them all. Ho! Paid off for real though. Nice. All right, what about on Denji? Okay, Denji does have 100% worthiness. Let's get him some. Okay, S is not really what I wanted to see, but it is better than what he had. All right, what about Ichiban? Is Ichiban? He's at 100%. All right, let's. We don't need that, so let's. What? That is crazy work, guys. Look at our stats. They're going absolutely dumb, stupid. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we rolled on everybody that matters. Wait, actually, no, we can roll on our Igris. I don't know if he's worth it. Whatever, screw it. We'll get an S+, why not? All right, I think that's everybody we need to roll on. I do want Grammy's Evo, but it's just kind of too hard to get. Like, I'm kind of running into that problem where I have all these Evos, but they're just a pain in the butt to get. Like, they're going to require, like, a lot of crazy stuff. Like, I think even Whis Evo is crazy, right? I need an Angel Staff. The problem is I think the Angel Staff isn't from crafting. If it is from crafting, we can't get it. Oh, we can. Okay, so we can actually Evo Whis. Wow, is Whis Evo worth it? 15k damage. Not gonna lie, that is tempting. Ooh, not gonna lie. Let's see here. So if we evolve him, his damage can go from 15k to 25k. Okay, I'm actually really tempted, guys. Whis is he's kind of a heavy hitter, it seems like, but the problem is only 10 range. It seems like we really need to get Beerus. I'm really tempted though. It is going to cost a lot. Let's see what it's going to cost us. All right, let's do it. Why not? All right, because honestly, it might actually help us out here. So we need some epic spirit shards. So let me go cop some of those real quick, and we should be good to go. So I'm just going to convert one of these into one of those. All right, and it looks like we're going to need to use some of these essence selectors. Say like maybe 72 lights. There we go. That should be pretty good. And let's go craft ourselves an Angel Staff. All right, and this is going to get us Whis Evo. All right. I don't know how good Whis Evo is going to be. Again, I don't really like his range, but it is what it is. So there we go, guys. Whis Evo looking good. Whis partner Celestial. I completely forgot to do his stats. I might regret that later, but his stats are honestly S's, so I can't really complain too much. He is a light enemy. That's good. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can feed him at all. Okay, if I feed him, I can get him up to level 26. We'll just do that. 52k damage again. I'm going to try to level him up a bit, so I'm going to unequip. Who do I not really use? I guess he's a light. Ooh, I don't know. I guess I'm going to equip Ichiban for now. We'll go with Whis, try to level him up a bit. But let's see what our next story mode is. See if it's something we can actually, you know, handle pretty easily or not. All right, our next one is Thriller Bark. Wow, okay, so it's another fire one. Honestly, I think we're going to try this one. As long as we get lucky with the air units, we should cook. So let's see if we can story skip this one. Okay, they are sprinters, so they're very fast. And again, every story mode has the same HP enemies. What is going on? Now, thankfully, I don't see any airs yet. So on the next wave skip, we can get a Genos, who's doing some insane DPS. I really want to get his Evo. I'm not sure how hard or easy that's going to be. But yeah, there we go. So let's get our Genos down. He should absolutely smoke. Oh my gosh, he's actually smoking. If he gets a crit, ho ho ho, it's GG's. So honestly, for some reason, this is a lot easier to story skip. But we are going to be smart and try to get a frick ton of money. And we're going to be smart and use this guy's insane range from getting a skill tree popping off. And you guys can kind of see what kind of, you know, he's bringing. All right, now I do want to get my Whis partner down. I need to roll a trade on him though. His damage is good. I like that about him, but like, he needs a trait, and I believe he's a single placement, so you really do want to get like Overlord or something on him. All right, let me make sure we don't die here. I'm gonna drop one of those. All right, that's good. So we were able to buy like a good air unit in time, which made our lives a lot easier. So now let's go upgrade our Garo, and we're gonna try. We got to get our money unit back down here. I forgot about that. And yeah, let's start cooking our on Garo, and I guess Whis too. Why not? Because honestly, Whis' range is getting a lot better. It's actually not that bad anymore. But look at that HP, man. Oh my god. Thankfully, we do have our boy cooking in the back. He should torch any air unit that gets to him. Honestly, I'm shocked that this Thriller Bark act was this easy. There we go, guys. Wait, it didn't even give us any XP. What the heck? This is on Purgatory. Okay, so for some reason, the XP really dips like in the middle of the story modes. Like, what the heck? The other ones were giving me like 1200. Wait, what? It's a grass? Another grass? Yo, what? With a chance of Vegeta Blue? Sign me up. Sign me up. Okay, I like this map. It looks very, very long. And that is very, very, very beneficial for us. And the HP is a little bit higher, actually. So it did finally scale up a bit. I don't know if it's enough to really cause us trouble. But again, we are struggling because we do not have Overlord, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think we'll be able to overcome this. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but something went wrong. Let's try that again. What the heck? Somehow we're just not doing it, guys. I don't know what's going on. I guess we're just gonna have to force it, guys. I really thought we'd be able to skip through this one, but it's just not, the timing just isn't working out right. Oh, we got eight technique shards. Hey, I'll take that any day. All right, let's use those to our advantage, guys. All right, I'm gonna roll on my Whis, because I feel like if Whis gets Overlord or something, he might actually be our new best unit. Bro, I don't know what's up with our rerolls chances today, but we are getting cooked. And look at this. It doesn't even give us anything. What the frick? Look at that. Oh my gosh. What is going on? The other maps were way better. All right, here we go, guys. Not bad. Golden Clover. All right, to the next. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do the next one, too. All right, I think there Whis is getting some levels. I really think he might, if I can get Overlord on, he might be a decent DPS unit. The key is you want to know, like, what good units in World 1 there are. I actually have a tier list on my other channel, if you guys want to check that out. This one right here, man, it popped off for my second channel, so check it out if you guys want to know what the good World 1 units are. All right, here we go. Okay, dang, he still didn't hit 1500 kills yet, and neither did Pendragon. All right, let's do the next one, guys. We're cooking. All right, that was actually getting a little bit tougher, but let's run it back. All right, okay, let's head back to the lobby. I think we're gonna have to switch back to normal. Thankfully, we do have some skill tree improvements that we can make, which are gonna drastically help our DPS. For example, Whis, we can, ooh, I'm tempted to get this range. That's 2.1%. I'm gonna get the damage. He really needs range though right now. All right, event wise, we can claim this. There we go. We got some pearls. I'll take it. We can claim that as well. That means if I see a Leprechaun, we can take advantage of it. That also means it's time for us to do some re-rolling. I do want to get something on my Genos because I do believe his Evo is half decent. and might be obtainable for us on the Noob to Pro. So let's go over here to the enchanting altar and let's get our gen off something. Okay, okay, 10% damage multiplier, not the best. However, thankfully his skill tree is greatly improved now, so we can get the last two. So 40% crit damage and increased crit chance and a lot more range, making him absolutely cracked out. Pendragon, unfortunately, I forgot to hit that button, but it is what it is. And Weiss already did his. All right, looking good. I don't know if I have any rerolls left. Let me check there real quick. Battle pass wise, we got 2 cosmic essences. All right, none of that yet. We're not level 45 yet, but hopefully we'll get there before the end of the video. So we're making our progress, guys, slowly but surely. And we do have some quests to complete. That actually might help us out a little bit. All right, and we are about to get a new banner too soon, so. All right, Soul Society, we can claim a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, that's actually really good. Thriller Bark, we can get some more jewels. And Dragon Heaven, we can get a lot of rerolls. That's gonna be very, very helpful for us. So let's go get something good on our on our Weiss, because I know Weiss is, he's like my best unit right now. Shining is not good enough. Scoped. Vulture, okay, I'm tempted to keep Vulture, but we'll just roll anyway because YOLO. All right, well, he now has hyperspeed. Why can't I get good luck on 4x luck, guys? I don't know. All right, let's go finish these last 2. We're just gonna do it on normal mode. It sucks, but it is what it is. Our Weiss is kind of an okay air unit. He has really low range, unfortunately, right now, but he is doing what he needs to do. We'll put it that way. But again, his DPS is, I probably should have kept Vulture on him. All right, this one was kind of low-key stressful, not gonna lie. But we did it. We did it. It wasn't pretty, but GG's. All right, let's head back to the lobby because, all right, we need some better freaking units, man. I really hope the Celestial Banner is popping off because if it ain't, I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, anyways, let's go spin this. Let's see you get lucky. Okay, I like that. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, all right. This gives us a chance for a Leafa, which is gonna really help out our team. Nope. All right. However, that did get us some technique shards, which is gonna help us. Okay, neither of those are good. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. We already have that unit. All right, well, the good news is I like both of these units. The bad news is I get 3 chances. Well, that really sucks. These are both really good units, but I wasted my pity on getting a piece of crap. Man, I think I deserve that one, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Oof, that is very tough. All right, the good news, oh, I forgot to place her down. I can't even get her skill tree, man. Frick. All right, well, let's go knock off this last one. I'm just gonna have to do better. Hey, there we go, guys. Axe looks cleared. Let's go. All right, let's try our chances a couple times. This time on Denji. All right, come on, Denji. Oh my gosh, not hyperspeed again. Why can't I get a single? Oh my, I don't know why my luck sucks so bad, guys. All right, I just need a better banner to show up because we have so much. We can dang near get a pity and a half. All right, well, let's go see what the next story mode is, guys. Oof. Okay, last one is dark. I'm gonna try one of them, but I'm not really sure if dark's like the best for us. But you know what? We're gonna try it on purgatory because why not? Let's see if we can do it. Yo, this is the one we need for Saber. I just remembered. Yo, okay, this might help us. All right, so sprinters have 3 million, normals have 5.62 million. Again, none of our units are really good against this, but none of our units are bad against it. All right, okay, you get my drift. So that means we're doing a little bit of DPS. Okay, okay. This might be doable. Let's try hard here. Okay, this map is ridiculously long. This is actually kind of insane, which is very good for us. Hey, I'm not complaining. I think we can easily do this on purgatory with this crazy length map. I'm gonna try to get crush on this guy, and I think if we can do that, that has such a crazy AoE that it should just allow us to absolutely Shrek dang near everything. But unfortunately, it's gonna cost us a lot of money. But there we go. We need 9 more Ks. And we have 1 more wave skip, but I think it should be enough because this is actually a fairly decent. Okay, well, we do have to sell Yojin anyway because it is the last wave, but there we go, full AoE craziness. And I think we're gonna try to double stack that with I'm gonna get a half decent one of you, and that should allow us to absolutely just destroy. Yeah, you can see how much DPS we're doing. Now we need to get bloody onslaught to kill those airs. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us to be able to afford that, but so far so good. I think we're really starting to pop off here. Let's get it. All right, there we go. Bloody Onslaught should allow us to torch the airs too. So we just have to wait for the boss to get down here and we win. All right, here's the final boss. We're doing it, guys. Wow. Okay, I can't believe we beat this purgatory, but we couldn't beat the one we had the type advantage. I don't know what's going on with that, but I ain't complaining. All right, let's get our spin in. Come on, some pearls. Oh, yo, that's what I needed. All right, guys, I don't know what's going on, what's cooked with our luck, but at some point we gotta get at least Overlord on Denji. Like, come on, that's our boy. That's our boy. Bruh. All right, we do have some good news at least, and that is skill trees, right? So skill tree on you. Okay, we need 5 more kills, but skill tree on Pendragon. All right, look at this, guys. There we go. 15% more range. Her range is absolutely wild, and we're almost there to the Evo as well. We need a noble sword, grail, and a bunch of random stuff, which is gonna be hard for us to get. I'm not gonna lie. 15k damage. What the frick? Okay, what? Okay, I'm a little bit confused on that one. Maybe she's not that good. But maybe she's like Black Flames or something. That's like the only thing I can think of why that difference isn't that high. Dang, nature. I'm gonna be honest, we beat a lot of other ones that we shouldn't have beaten. So, should we try it? Let's try it. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this map is super short. Those are the sprinters? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, those sprinters might be bugged. They are so slow. Okay, we might be able to do this. But again, water. Okay, honestly, water might be the worst for us. We're gonna have to actually use our Pendragon. All right, well, at least I have this guy. He's gonna do something, right? Okay, I don't know, man. I think we might need to get ourselves a nature unit here. It was worth a shot, but I just don't really think this is our element here. And this map is so freaking short. Like, this is actually criminal here. All right, yeah, I think we're gonna wait to get a better unit for that one. Shouldn't take us too long. But unfortunately, it's gonna be a long time for the banner, so we're gonna have to call it quits for today's episode. But I'm gonna be honest, we made some insane progress. Like, I'm actually kind of in shock at how much progress we made. We beat all the way up to Ryudo Temple. So it's gonna give us 2 last things to end the episode. All right, 2 more chances, guys, at greatness. 33. Not really the greatest I'm talking about. All right, hope you guys enjoy the next one, and I'll catch you guys later, and hopefully we get a good banner soon so I can cook.